Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my kitchen, or welcome if you are new. Today is Saturday. I'm going to get some things done again, so I thought I would bring you along. I'm going to start out by making creamsicle orange cookies. And for that, you need a 15.25 ounce box of a white cake mix. And use whatever brand you want. Dump that into the bowl. And then I need a 3-ounce package of orange Jell-O. The recipe calls for orange zest, but I don't have any, so I'll be using orange extract. For right now, I just want to get these two dry ingredients combined. Okay. Now I need 1 stick of softened butter, just 8 tablespoons. 2 room temperature eggs. Oh, I need to preheat my oven to 350. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of the orange extract. And now we're going to mix this all up to combine. Okay, that's looking pretty good. That is really pretty orange. Alright, got the beater cleaned off. Now I need to fold in 11 ounces of white chocolate chips. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I have my cookie sheets here lined with parchment paper. I'm going to use my 1.5 tablespoon cookie scoop. Okay, there's the cookies. Okay, these are going to bake in the 350-degree oven for 10 to 13 minutes. So when all these are done, I will bring you back. Okay, the cookies are done. I had them in the oven for 10 minutes. We'll look at these. Now they have to sit on the pan and cool for 10 minutes. The first 2 sheets are already cooling on the rack. Now since my oven is on and ready to go, I'm going to mix up a batch of banana nut bread, but we like them in the mini muffin form. So I'll get that oven on again. I need 1 stick of butter. And 1 cup of sugar. And I'm going to cream these 2 ingredients together. Okay, now I'm going to add 2 eggs. And I'm going to beat these together. Okay, now I need 2 cups of flour. One teaspoon of salt. Or I'm sorry, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And now I'm going to mix this stuff together. All right, now I need 2 bananas. But since these are on kind of the small side, I'm going to use 3. Okay, there is 3 mashed bananas. Like I said, if you have bigger ones, 2 will be plenty. And I need to add a teaspoon of vanilla. And we're going to get all this mixed up. Okay. We like some mini chocolate chips in here. Do maybe 1/3 cup. And then we like chopped walnuts in here also. I keep these big bags of walnuts that we get at Sam's Club in the freezer. Just do a handful. And stir these around and get them all nice and combined. And fill the muffin tins. This 1 tablespoon cookie scoop, perfect size to fill these mini muffins. Okay, looks like we got 42 muffins. These are going to go in for 12 to 15 minutes in the 350 degrees. I'll set my timer for 12 minutes and we'll see where we're at. So I will bring you back. Okay, friends, now that we got the fun stuff out of the way, now we have to start on the other stuff. So I'm going to clean these strawberries. I have cold water in here. I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of vinegar. I'm going to let these soak for 2 minutes. We have to try these orange creamsicle cookies. Very good. Nice and summery tasting. Yep, these are a good one. My husband already sampled them and they are husband approved. Last weekend I made pickled onions to make coleslaw. Okay. I'm going to dice these up. Okay, I would say I have 1/3 cup of these pickled onions in here. Oh, I gotta rinse these strawberries. And I'm gonna lay them out on this towel to dry a little bit. I hope they're good ones. They look good. Okay. And the head of cabbage we bought last weekend. I want a bigger cutting board for this. And I'm going to chop up this cabbage. Okay, I'm going to rinse this off real good. And I'm going to spin it dry. That's about 1/3 cup of water. Okay, I'm going to get these peeled up. Okay, get the ends cut off. Don't know if I'm going to use both of them or just one. I'll see. Okay, 2 carrots. All right, now for the dressing. I forgot I need that pickle juice. All right, so I'm going to start with about a half a cup of mayonnaise, Miracle Whip. I'm going to put in a squirt of mustard, maybe a half a tablespoon, a couple drops of lemon juice, salt and pepper, and some celery seed. Maybe a half a teaspoon of this stuff. And pickle juice. I'm going to start with a couple tablespoons. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to add some sugar to this. Yes, it needs more pickle juice too. Do another tablespoon. That should be good. And I'll do about almost a teaspoon of sugar. Oh, that's going to be good. All right, see how this is going to taste. That is good. So I'm going to get the lid on this, get all this cleaned up, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, I have 2 eggs up here, so I thought I would boil them. All I do is put them in a stainless steel pan with cold water, and once this gets boiling, I'll set my timer for 10 minutes. And with some of the leftover chicken legs from last night, I'm going to make a chicken salad. These are the barbecued, or the grilled chicken legs that we barbecued. And I made chicken salad one other time with chicken that had barbecue sauce on it, and that was so good. So I'm going to cut a few of these up and make some more. Okay, my water's boiling. Set my timer for 10 minutes. Okay. 3 chicken legs diced up. Take off a couple of the outer layers. Whack the core. Pull that out. I'm going to save some leaves. Okay, that should be good. Alright, get this chopped up so I can clean it up. Alright, I'm going to give this a good rinse. And I'll spin it dry. Okay. I always put some paper towel in the bottom of my glass container. I'll put one on top too. Okay, I'm going to shut my burner off. Let them eggs sit there for a little bit yet. Put this in the fridge and rinse off these leaves. Okay, I'm going to get these strawberries taken care of so I can lay out my lettuce leaves. First, I'm going to get my eggs into cold water. And I just let them sit in the cold water for a few minutes because I like to peel them when they're still a little bit, just a little bit warm. And I always cut off the ends and either halve them or quarter them, depending on the size. All right. Strawberries taken care of. Lettuce taken care of. Okay, I'll get these eggs peeled and in here. Okay. Cut these up small. I think I'm only going to put 1.5 egg in here. Snack on that. All right. I don't know how much mayonnaise this is. Maybe 1/3 cup. I like putting dill relish in. Maybe a tablespoon. A little bit of mustard. Salt and pepper. A little bit of sugar, maybe a half teaspoon. And there we go. And I'll have a sandwich for the work week. Oh, that's good. All right, that's all I have to do. Gotta lay this out on this towel to dry, but that's about it. I would like to thank you for spending this time in the kitchen with me today. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you part of my YouTube family. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.